Algebra 2, solving a three-variable system. Solving a three-variable system is a pretty long process. So to help you through it, we've created a graphic organizer on your note sheet that'll step you through the process. We're going to jump right in and start solving our first three-variable system, and then as we go, you're going to learn the process on how to do this. The first thing you want to do is just to list or write down your three equations. So pause the video and go ahead and do that. I have a few hints for you when you're writing your three equations. If you have a z in your equations, like we have x, y, and z, I suggest putting a little cross on it. That way it will really help you when you look at your problem later to make sure you don't confuse it with the two. Also, line up your variables. So you can see in my third equation, I have lined up my x's and my z's. Okay, so the second step is that you're just going to group two of the equations together, and you're going to start by grouping equations 1 and 2 together, and you can see where there is space to do that just here. And then you're going to group equations 2 and 3 together and write them here. So go ahead and pause the video and do that. Another hint is that every step of the way, especially when you are rewriting your equations, always check back very carefully and make sure that you've copied them down right, that you haven't missed a positive or negative sign or anything, because that will cause you some heartache later. Now what we're going to do is we're going to choose a variable to eliminate, and we're going to eliminate the variable in both sets of equations. We're doing this, we're breaking this down into two equation systems so that we can deal with it and at least solve for one of the variables. So what I notice is that with the z's, all I would have to do is multiply my top equation by -2, and then I would have an opposite signs for my z's, and then here if I multiplied my bottom equation by -2, then I would have opposite signs. Now let's do this together. So we need to multiply our first equation by -2. So -5 times -2 is positive 10x, and then we'll get a positive 6y and a -2z. And then don't forget to multiply that number after the equal sign by it as well. So positive 8. Then you're just going to copy down your next equation. And then I always draw a line, and since my signs here are opposite, I'm going to add. So 10x minus 2y will give me 8x, and then plus 4y. My z's eliminate, and that's what I want, and that will equal 12. Now the first thing I'm going to do is copy down this first equation, since I'm not multiplying it by anything, and then I'm going to multiply the second equation by -2, just watching my signs carefully. So now I have a positive 2x and a minus, except I'm going to put that under my other 2z, and then that will equal -10. I'm going to draw my line, and since my signs are opposite, I need to add in order for them to eliminate. Now my x's eliminate too, and that's just fine. Sometimes that happens. That's going to make this solving go a little faster, and then that will equal -6. I'm going to divide both sides by -2, which will give me y equals a positive 3. So now we know one of our variable answers, and we have two equations now that we can work with in a two-variable system. So we're going to write these two equations in the next space below. Okay, now that we've used elimination with our three-variable equations, and now we have a system of two-variable equations, we ask ourselves, how should we solve this with substitution or elimination? Well, substitution would be the best, because all we have to do is substitute in 3 for y into that first equation. So we'll have 8x plus 4 times 3 equaling 12. So 8x plus 12 equals 12. Subtract the 12 from both sides, so 8x equals 0. And that's okay, we just keep going. So now we've got our second variable. So we know that y equals 3 and x equals 0. So our last step is we're going to plug in those two answers into one of our original equations. So we're going back to our first set of three variable equations, to solve. I'm going to pick the simplest one. So since I need to find out what z is, and there is a z in equation number 3, that's the one that I'm going to pick. Okay, so the equation is negative x plus z equals 5. So I'm plugging in 0 for x. So we have z equals 5. Now you're going to write your answer as an ordered triple. So your x variable goes first, and in that case it's 0. Then your y, and that is 3. And finally your z, which is 5. If you were to take this point 0, 3, 5 and plug it into each equations, it would make each one of these true. Alright, now here's your next system. So notice we have 3 equations, each with 3 variables that we need to solve. So we're going to, and these numbers should actually read 1, 2, 3 here. So if you want to change those, you can do that now. So 1, 2, and 3. So take a minute just to copy the equations down, just in the order that you see them, and then we'll start the process. Okay, so we have our equations listed in order, and now we're going to group the first and the second one together. So we're just going to rewrite our first equation, just being really careful that we get all the signs correct, because any little mistake there will cause a mistake through our problem. And then we're going to copy down our second and third equations. We're just grouping them together so that we can eliminate one variable and get a manageable 2-equation system. Okay, so now I'm going to take a minute and see what variable I could easily eliminate in both. Well, I notice my z's again. If I multiply, well, maybe I'll go for y's this time. So if I multiply this top equation by positive 2 here, then my y's will eliminate. And if I multiply this equation, top equation, by 3 and this one by 2, I'll get positive and negative 6y. And that seems as simple as anything. Okay, so I'm going to multiply my entire top equation by 2, just making sure that I distribute that to all of the numbers and variables. Then I'm just rewriting my second equation. And now, since my signs are opposite, I'm going to add. So I end up with 12x minus z will equal positive 4. Now here I'm multiplying both equations by something, so I just need to be sure that I distribute. And then my bottom equation, 2x minus 6y plus 4z will equal 2. And then my y's, I need to eliminate the same variable in each equation set, are opposite, so I need to add. So 8x minus 5z equals 20. Now I've got my two variables to group into the next step. So let's rewrite these now in the next step. So once we have our two equations written, we want to look and see how we could solve those. So I noticed that we could solve with elimination. So if I multiply my top equation by -5, I'm going to end up getting a positive 5z, which will eliminate. So I need to make sure that I multiply everything by that -5. So I'll get a -60z plus 5z equaling -20. And then 8x minus 5z equals 20. So now, since my signs are opposite, I'm going to add. So I'll get -52x equals 0. Divide both sides by -52 and x equals 0. Now we can take that and plug that into one of the original equations. So I'm just going to plug it into this second one here. So 8 times 0 minus 5z equals 20. So -5z equals 20. Divide both sides by -5. So z equals -4. So now I know 2 of my 3 variables. Almost finished. So I'm going to plug both of those into one of my original equations, and I'm going to plug it into the third one because that seems like the simplest to me. So my third equation is x minus 3y plus 2z equals 1. So now I'm going to plug in 0 for x. I'm trying to find out what y is, so minus 3y. I know what z is, which is -4. That'll equal 1. So -3y minus 8 equals 1. -3y, I'm going to add the 8 to both sides, so that'll give me positive 9. So y equals -3. All right, now I know all coordinates to fill out my triple here. It's not a coordinate pair, it's a coordinate triple. So these will intersect at the point 0, -3, -4. Now you're ready for the teacher talk. In the future, as you're working these 3 variable systems, if they're not set up on the graphic organizer like the notes, we have some blank graphic organizers, so just ask the instructor for one and you can get that. Oh, and before I leave this, I'm going to rewrite this ordered triple so you can see it. There. So 0, -3, -4.